Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has all broken loose here as luscious Lenny Lane was scheduled to wrestle the Jokester here tonight. Instead, the Jokester was unable to appear, apparently some transportation difficulties, and now Plumtree, Mortimer Plumtree, has been forced to put his own man, another member of Plumtree Incorporated, into the ring against luscious Lenny Lane. And I'm talking about Mr. Everything, Dan Jesser.
I have called back to Minneapolis. First off, one more attempt at assault like that on your behalf of me. I have called the Twin Cities. The contract is signed. 20 minutes, one fall.
All right, well, Plumtree is about to have a bird here, or worse, as both of his competitors, both men in the Plumtree organization, have to square off against each other. Mr. Everything, Dan Jesser, and luscious Lenny Lane, and I don't know how Plumtree is going to deal with this one. And there is the bell, and Plumtree is still livid over what has happened here as Mr. Everything, Dan Jesser, oh, look at this now, a little handshake, little sportsmanship exhibited by both members of Plumtree Incorporated. Luscious Lenny Lane, certainly the lesser experienced of the two. Mr. Everything, Dan Jesser, about 2 years into this business, and luscious Lenny Lane, about 6 months. But in that time, Lenny Lane has undergone a tremendous personality transformation. When he broke into the wrestling profession, he was a clean, scientific wrestler. Brad Ringens helped to train him in, and Eddie Sharkey, and now he faces another graduate of the Brad Ringens training camp in the person of Mr. Everything, Dan Jesser. And Lenny Lane, as I said, a personality transformation when he locked up with Mortimer Plumtree. Plumtree could go into a grocery store, into the supermarket, and you'd have a whole row of spoiled food just by his mere presence. And that's what's happened as far as I'm concerned with Lenny Lane. Oh, look at Jesser now. Unloading on Lenny Lane, and I'm not sure how Plumtree feels about this. Backed into the corner, shoulder tackles. Nowhere for Lane to go, whipped across the ring. Oh, hard into the buckle. Lane now with some momentum. Oh, Jesser got out of the way. Lane over the top rope, and Plumtree is absolutely beside himself. He is begging Dan Jesser, his old man, to please lay off. Well, this has got to be a real difficult situation for Plumtree. He looks to the left, a member of his organization. He looks to the right, there's another man, and they're liable to take each other out of the play. And of course, anytime his meal tickets are affected, Plumtree is ready for the nut house. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mick Karsh at the Riverside Coliseum in Richmond, Minnesota. And Dan Jesser in for the cover. Hooks the leg, count of 1 and 2. No, not quite 3. Oh, whipped hard across the ring. Lane, oh, this time with that cross body. Jesser had absolutely nowhere to go. Lane and Jesser now jockeying for position, picks him up, big body slam. Lane now certainly mounting the offense. He's climbing to the top rope here. I'm not sure. Moonsault! Moonsault, and Jesser got out of the way. Oh, that axe handle to the small of the back, into the rib cage, and Jesser now with a forearm to the ribs, and oh, he is really taking off on Lenny Lane right now. Mr. Everything, for some reason, more motivated, more aggressive than we've ever seen him. There's a clothesline. Perhaps he's been the victim of some double dealing on the part of Mortimer Plumtree. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, what a cheap shot. What a cheap shot on the part of luscious Lenny Lane. Boy, that'll even the odds in a hurry. We heard the blues man playing a little harmonic out here a little bit earlier on. It's possible Jesser's going to sing soprano to accompany the Bluesmen. That was a shot, and now Lane a second time. Oh, no! Oh, he crotched himself on that second rope. Oh, and he's going to feel the effects of that one. There won't be any Lane kids running around anytime soon. Oh, brother. Well, this has been a seesaw battle. And I've got to give Dan Jesser credit. He has absolutely no allegiance whatsoever to Mortimer Plumtree. When the bell rang, he was all business. He doesn't care if it's Lenny Lane or not. Jesser over the top. Oh, my God. Right in front of us, Dan Jesser. He's really working on Lenny Lane. Oh, man. What a maneuver on the part of Dan Jesser. Oh, Mr. Everything is on fire tonight at the Coliseum. Holy cow. Side headlock takedown. Rolls him up now. Count of one, and Jesser able to reverse the momentum. In for the cover. Count of 1 and 2 again. Well, I've got to say something. You know, Mr. Everything and I, we've had our run-ins in the past. He's not the most cordial individual in the world, but I've got to give him credit. Tonight, he is, somebody lit a fighter under Dan Jesser, I can tell you that. There's a crossbody. Count of 1, 2, this one is hit. No. Oh, that close. And Mortimer Plumtree can only stand there and shake his head. He doesn't know where he's at right now. Oh, through the ropes, and he hits hard on the floor. Now what does Plumtree do? He's imploring Dan Jesser. Now Lane from behind as they take the battle to the outside. Both of these men to the, oh, hard onto the apron. Referee Joe Macko working on the count. Oh, into the post. Come on, is one of these wrestlers or both? Are they going to get back into the ring? No, they're not. That's it. Oh, it has gone crazy, and now Plumtree is shouting at Lane. He's shouting at Jesser. His whole family is disintegrating right in front of his eyes. Oh, come on, hey, get... And now... Oh, J.B. Trask is in there now. The whole family, the Plumtree family, falling apart. Oh, man, it really broke loose, and now you talk about dissension. Oh, this is terrible. Plumtree, these guys are making the Minnesota Vikings look like a day at the picnic, the way they're fighting amongst themselves. My word.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I ain't correctly, referee Stan Gagne has done a double countout.
Double DQ, they both outside beating on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to talk to one or both of these combatants. Stay with us.